MLB The Show is your home for postseason baseball. It's Game 3 of the AL Championship Series between the Baltimore Orioles and the Minnesota Twins. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of Baseball on the Show. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, lots to talk about here as we get ready for Game 3.
You know, I think the phrase must win is overused in sports, but even though this isn't an elimination game, it does sort of feel like a must win. Doesn't matter what sport you're talking about. If you go down 3-0 in any series, you're fighting nearly an impossible uphill battle. Feels like the series kind of rides on this game right here.
Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. Randy Dobnak will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy has really good stuff. And when he's commanding his off-speed pitches like he was in his last one, he threw the ball really well, picking up the win and allowing only 2 runs. If he brings that stuff back in this one, it could be back-to-back powerhouse performances.
Julian Hernandez is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Now the pitch. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball 1-1. A cool 40 decided first pitch. The 1-1 is in there for the second strike. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with a strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
But speedy Trey Turner digs in now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. This is line to left, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Now a throw over and the runner back. So here's Trey Mancini, and a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Ball and no strikes. Here it is. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, and he'll take this over to the bag for the out. But meanwhile, the runner moves into scoring position at second. And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, one of their hotter hitters has been Carlos Santana. You can bet the opposition spent a decent amount of time crafting a game plan to stop this guy, because as he goes, so goes the team. You stop him, you've got a chance to win. You don't, you're probably going to lose.
So the big bat of Miguel Sano digs in next, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. The 1-0. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. But a foul ball, 1-1. Turner stands at second with 2 gone. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? This Ed Drummond, he's a good umpire. Fair umpire, good ball and strike umpire. Pretty much straight down the road.
That's all you look for, Dan. Just be consistent. I don't care if you're given 2 to 3 inches off the outside corner, but you can't do it on the inside corner. If you're going to stick to one thing and stay consistent with it, no player will have a gripe with you.
The 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 1 left for the Orioles. The Twins coming up. No score. Jordan Yamamoto gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Wow, he was awfully good in his last one. A complete game victory. We'll see if he'll be as good in this one as he was in his previous start.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Now the pitch. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Hey, if he's going to get swings and misses at balls up and out of the zone, he's going to continue to go there.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
To the plate now, Luis Arias. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Fouled away. In there at the letters, 1 and 2 now.
Back-to-back strikeouts in the first right here. Pitcher is setting the tone, pounding the zone.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2 and 2 now.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
Here now the 2-2. Pulled toward right center field. Long run for the center fielder. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. A chance now from Target Field to take a look at the Twins lineup in this one. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, you better look out for that cleanup spot. He's got great power. I love watching a guy can take the ball to the opposite field or go to dead center field, and that's exactly who he is. BP is impressive, and I wouldn't be surprised to see him launch one in this one.
Into the box now, Jorge Polanco, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Popped up. Sano in foul ground, and that retires the side. Twins are set down 1-2-3, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring in one of the best on-base percentage players in the game, Carlos Santana. The pitch. Now the 1-0. Swung on and hammered. No doubt about this one. Watch it fly. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. Oye, como va. It's a solo home run for Carlos Santana. His first homer so far in the series, and they've taken a 1-run lead.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
And here's the left-handed hitting Michael Brantley, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Ball one. Now the 1-1 pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Center fielder giving chase. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Now in the box, Anthony Santander. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. The windup and the 0-1. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air, and he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for route number 2. Stepping into the box, Jorge Alfaro. Here comes the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Drilled down the line, but a foul ball, 1-1. Orioles out to an early 1-0 lead here in inning number 2. And there's ball 2 now. All even now, 2-2. Now here's the pitch. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
There's ball 4.
And I'm pretty sure he thought that was a strike. He's thinking, what do I have to do? Put a bow on it? Walk it down and put it in the catcher's glove by myself? I think it got called a little outside, so he has to put it behind him now.
So the runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning. And stepping in is the second baseman, Howie Kendrick. Kendrick waiting. Now the pitch. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. He's running. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Another look at the throw down that results in a 3rd out on the bases. Back with more from game 3. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and digging in is the big-time power threat, Mitch Garver. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch, and he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Here it comes on 0-2. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. A bouncer to the left side. Turner has it. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Okay, here's how the Birds line up today on defense. In the outfield, Michael Brantley. This guy broke the Indians franchise record for consecutive games without an error in 2013. Has great range and is very sure-handed out there. Always going to make the play.
Josh Donaldson digging in now as he rips it on the ground to second, and Kendrick gives it a reach going by, but it's into center field for a base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball is going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Too low. 1-0. That's lifted the other way out to left. There to pull it in is Brantley, and there are 2 gone now. And with 2 away now, let's give you a look at what's happening in the National League Championship Series, as they've got a good one brewing over there as well. So a runner at first with 2 away, and in to hit next will be Jake Cave. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel, because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
A runner on first with 2 away. And it's fouled away. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swing and a miss, strike 2. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. Twins wind up stranding 1. It remains 1-0. Stepping in, Howie Kendrick, and he'll start out their half of the third, top of the order to follow.
Second baseman, Howie Kendrick.
First delivery to him on the way. The 0-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Stepping in now, Julian Hernandez, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. The 1-0 home. On the ground to the right side. He's got it. And there are 2 away now.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Trey Turner.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And into bat is Trey Turner. Here comes the first pitch. Two out, nobody on. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Big spot right here. Middle of the order guy is coming up, and see if he can extend the inning.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Orioles shortstop. The 1-2. This is line to left, and that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. So good work on a 1-2 count to get on base.
As a batter right there, that's exactly the pitch your eyes light up on. You know he's known for a nasty split finger, but he left that one thigh high, and the batter did exactly what he's supposed to.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Before the 0-1, he'll check on first. And he's back easily. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Strike 2 as that's taken on the outside part.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give the guy at first a chance to run.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch fouled off. Two out with a man at first. Got him swinging on the splitter that time, and with that, the side is retired. Orioles leave 1, but they lead it 1-0. First offering on its way. The cutter runs outside, ball one. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike. No, that's down.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Yanked fouled off to the right. The 3-2 pitch. Fouled away. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
Leading off the inning, your job is to get on base and set the table for the inning. That was a pretty good at bat, and that he pushed the count to 3-2 and made the pitcher work. But I think he'd like to have that 3-2 pitch back. Pretty sure that was ball 4 he went after.
At the plate now, JT Realmuto. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Now here's the pitch. A bouncer up the middle. Turner gloves it. Throw gets him. 2 down. Up next for Minnesota, Byron Buxton. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he fouls this one off.
You have to be careful. You can't sleep on the bunt right here, even with 2 outs. They're playing him back, but this guy can handle the bat.
Swings through it for strike number 2.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Down go the Twins in order. They trail this one 1-0. All set for the start of the 4th. And standing in is the veteran 3rd baseman, Miguel Sano. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
Two and 1. Three and 1 now.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid it's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
The 3-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
At the plate, Carlos Santana. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
And it's fouled away.
1 run on 3 hits and no errors for the Orioles so far.
And that misses 1-1.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all 4 corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
The 1-2. Nobody out, runner on first. Fouled off. And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
Here's Michael Brantley. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low, it's ball 1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike.
That's exactly the pitch you don't want to be chasing in these situations. He's going to keep that ball down below the hollow of the knee, try and get you to ground into a double play. You have to set your sights at least belt high.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
1 run on 3 hits and no errors for the Orioles so far.
Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now, 3-2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count, you send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Runner goes for second, taken for strike 3, the throw. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The O's lead this thing 1-0. The next twin up, Luis Arias. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. And now pitch on the way.
Nope, that's the ball.
The 1-0.
Ball, that's outside.
Called a strike on the inside part of the plate, 2-1. well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
No walks yet. Here's the delivery. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
This is only their second base runner of the game. Don't have anyone on base, so we'll see if they can get something going here.
Striding in once again, Jorge Polanco 0 for 1 after a pop-out in foul territory his first time through.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul. These are the moments in the game that can sway it one way or another, why you get a W or a loss right here. Leadoff man on, heart of the order coming up. Guy out on the mound has got his work cut out for him.
A runner at first with no outs here. Outside, 2-1.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
Counts even, 2-2 for Polanco. Lifted the other way out to left center. Long run for the center fielder, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Mitch Garver. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Garver has just over 100 career home runs to his credit. Line drive to left. Brentwood is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
So striding in, Josh Donaldson. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
Ball 1, Donaldson, commonly known as the bringer of rain around the game. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. One left for Minnesota. They still trail 1-0. Ready to go in the top of the 5th. And coming forward is the switch-hitting outfielder, Anthony Santander. First offering on its way. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Now a splitter, and he lays off a ball and a strike. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And that misses, 2-1. And the pitch.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
Right side and right into the shift. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. So one away here with the bases empty. And up next will be the big catcher, Jorge Alfaro. Here's the first pitch to him. And a slider tails outside for ball one. Sent out to straightaway center field. Buxton is there. 2 gone.
The batter, number 6, second baseman, Howie Kendrick.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And stepping in is the second baseman, Howie Kendrick. Kendrick waiting. Now the pitch. Two out, nobody on. And there's a swing and a miss by Kendrick as he falls behind now 0-2.
Not too many guys taking the mound today with this good a split. Look at the downward action on that thing. It's falling off the table.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Just missed with the 2-2 count, and it runs full now.
Well, he had him down 0-2 earlier in this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put him away and end this inning. This has been a fun battle to watch.
3-2 pitch. Grounder down the line at third, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. 7th pitch of the at bat coming up. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And no one can get there. He'll try it again. Another full count pitch home. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. But they're on top 1-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Wackney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Thank you, Heidi. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball 1.
Swing and a miss at the bender, and it's even at 1-1. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. The pitch.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
the pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. After it is Brantley. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Striding forward now is the DH, Jake Cave, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Here it comes. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. Cave is one of those prototypical left-handed bats that really excels against right-handed pitching. Sees the ball well coming from that side. The 1-1. That's lifted the other way out to left. After it is Brantley. He gets there, and that's the second out. So coming to the plate, Eddie Rosario. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
Two 2-0 to the Twins left fielder.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
3-0 now.
No surprise here that they're working around this big boy. Certainly not going to let this guy tie the game up with something fat out over the heart of the plate.
And he won't even have to take the bat off its moorings. A 4-pitch walk here.
Well, you never want to issue a free pass if you can help it. But when a hitter like that digs in, you'd rather he's standing at first than driving a ball out of here and erasing your one-run lead.
So stepping in, JT Realmuto. And we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A ball and no strikes.
Hey, I know the tying runs at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
The 1-0 delivery.
Ball right there.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
The 3-1. Chopper to short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. Twins wind up stranding one. They're down 1-0. Cole Stewart takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Back to the top of the Oriole lineup now, and stepping in, Julian Hernandez. First offering on its way. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Here comes the 1-0. In for a strike. It's 1-1.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
The 1-1 home. This is on the ground over to first. Reined in. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Trey Turner.
Here now is Trey Turner. A couple of singles to his credit thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Bases are empty. One man out. Right side hit hard. And very quickly they're 2 gone to start the inning. Digging in once again, Trey Mancini. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First delivery to him on the way. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Arias has got it, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles, but they're up 1-0. So that'll bring in Byron Buxton. They'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Well, that's only the second hit he's given up tonight, and the first one didn't do any damage. So he's not sweating this one at all. They haven't been able to string anything together.
Into the box, Luis Arias, as he'll take a first pitch curveball right down the middle for strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hernandez will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first. Ready once again, Jorge Polanco. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First things first, here's a throw over, and he just manages to get his hand in. From the stretch, there goes Buxton. Pitch outside, the throw, not in time. He's in there at second.
Some managers treat the postseason as a time to be aggressive, and that's exactly the case here. They had the speed burner on the move, and it worked out nicely for him. Just got to drive him in now.
And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. A ball and 2 strikes to the Twins shortstop. Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. Hit back up the middle. A dive, and he knocks it down. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single.
Boy, you know, Dero, every pitcher loves that. Shortstop does a great job just to knock that ball down, to keep it from the outfield, to keep that runner from advancing all the way to home.
Yeah, and as a former middle infielder, Dan, we love this stuff. This is what gets you jacked up, trying to save runs for your pitcher, give you another chance to execute and get us out of this inning.
Now here comes the Oriole manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So as he departs, his fate is still up in the air. He could stand to win it. He could get a no decision. He could even be on the hook for the loss if both runners come around to score. Tanner Scott takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. So now to the plate, Mitch Garver, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1.
Bobby Cox always used to say, I'm going to put you in positions to be successful. Well, against a modern-day bullpen, easier said than done. These guys are throwing flames from all arm angles.
2-0 now. As a look, now the pitch. Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1.
Hey, it's tough when your team is being held scoreless on the scoreboard. He was trying to put him on the board with a swing like that one.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Hard on the ground towards short.
Turner fields it cleanly.
There's one. On to first. It's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. 1 left for Minnesota. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Here's Miguel Sano, who's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
First pitch on its way. In there at the knees, strike 1.
Hey, great job pounding the zone, strike 1. When you got a great hitter in the box, got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Lined hard toward right center. And there's a base hit, so maybe some insurance here to lead off the 7th.
Outside of home runs, nothing fires me up more than watching a good baseball player drive the ball at the opposite field. Talking about hitting the inside half of the baseball, that's exactly what happened right there. And when we say inside half of the baseball, imagine the ball coming to a complete stop halfway between home plate and the pitcher's mound, and then cutting that baseball in half and highlighting the inside half. That's where you're trying to take the knob of your bat or the hands to that spot and carve the inside half of the baseball with power.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0. Popped him up. There to take it in is Donaldson for the first out.
The left fielder, number 23, Michael Brantley.
Now to the plate, Michael Brantley. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's the 1-0. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. fouled away. Runners on first with one down. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Anthony Santander is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. No hits to this point. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Buxton is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. 1 left for the Orioles. They lead it 1-0. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. He's set, and the pitch.
Count 1-0.
That one's right down the middle for a strike with the fastball. Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
That's a pretty good pitch right there. That fastball on the inner half of the plate. You can see that he just isn't able to get those arms extended, and pretty ugly swing right there.
Max Kepler the next to grab a bat, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. His career numbers against this pitcher, he's 1 for 4. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And he fouls this one off. Full count to Max Kepler. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Yeah, that pitch is the equalizer. Left on left slider, down the way. He can spot it up when he needs to. That pitch is almost unhittable.
And he goes against the shift there, as this is on the ground to the left side.
Boy, it's so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Jake Cave is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Fastball called for strike 2. Working for the punch out and the offering. That misses. 1-2. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
At the plate, Eddie Rosario. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
That's
2-0. Two and 1 after the foul ball there. A runner on first with 2 away. Looks at a fastball inside, so he's in the driver's seat. 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Full count. 3-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Here's the 3-2. And strike 3 called, as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. Twins wind up stranding 1. They trail this one 1-0. ready to begin the 8th. And up next will be the big catcher, Jorge Alfaro. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
This right-handed pitcher, his bread and butter is that two-seamer, and he loves to throw it inside.
There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone. Back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. And the throw here is in time. Very nicely done there at short for the first out. Now at the plate, Howie Kendrick. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Kendrick waiting. Now the pitch. Yanked the slider across that time. Laid off for a ball. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
Couple of strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. In comes Kepler, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Count leverage right there, sitting dead red fastball, and he didn't miss it. Nice swing right there, driving it into the outfield for a knock.
Michael Taylor will come on now and pinch run here. Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. And they got him.
I think he was going first pitch, first movement all the way, and apparently the pitcher knew it too, caught him leaning.
Into the box now, Julian Hernandez. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Chasing after it is Rosario. He can't get there in time, and now it hops over the wall for a ground rule double.
Pretty good swing right there as he drives this ball deep. One hops over the wall, and he can just walk into second base with a ground rule double.
To the plate now, Trey Turner. Hit hard down the left field line. But this will be foul. There's a ball into right center field. That's going to be a base hit. Hernandez rounds the corner and is headed home. He'll score easily as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a 1-1 game where every pitch is so important. You're one pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
Here comes the first pitch. Trey Mancini is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
The set and the 1-0 pitch. Pitch inside, the throw not in time as he steals second.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too, but he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
Now the 2-0. That's popped up out toward short right field. In comes Kepler. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Orioles settle for 1. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Orioles 2 and the Twins nothing. Dylan Betances is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
Michael A. Taylor.
Leading off the inning, JT Realmuto, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Hanser Alberto will come on defensively now as he takes over at second. Here's the first pitch to him. And that misses for ball one. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. 3-0 now.
Hey, leading off an inning in this situation, 3 balls on you. You have to know that a solo shot's not tying this game up. You have to find a way to get on base any way possible.
3-1 the count now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike.
Hey, excellent job to get yourself back in this count after throwing 3 consecutive balls. You got a chance to get an out right here.
Hit hard to the right side. Foul.
Think he was sitting on that pitch right there? He absolutely smoked that ball. You could tell the grimace on his face that he wanted to keep that one fair.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you. So we'll see if that's the case here.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Byron Buxton is next as he finds himself behind 0-1.
Hey, love the pitcher attacking the zone right here. He knows he's got a patient hitter at the plate. Might as well steal that first strike.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
0-2 count, and the pitch. He struck him out. The third time he's fanned in the game.
This is the kind of at bat where your hitting coach grabs you on the way back to the dugout to have a little chat about your approach. Not a lot of positives to draw from that at bat when you take 2 strikes and then you chase one out of the zone to go down on only 3 pitches.
In now, Luis Arias. And this one's in the dirt. And no advance. It's ball 1. The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
Ooh-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
The 1-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an adjustment. We're seeing a lot of late swings. No one's getting the front foot down. No one's getting the barrel to the baseball.
And the slurve can't find the zone, and it's 2-2. Runners on first with 1 down. Still 2-2. Here's a look over to first. Runner back safely. Ready with another 2-2. That's lifted the other way out to left. Brantley is under it. 2 gone. Now at the plate, Jorge Polanco. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
More of a comfortable side from the left side. Puts the ball in play. More of a contact hitter from the left side. Might have grown up being a natural left-handed hitter.
First pitch of the at-bat. And this one gets away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the. And this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1.
Not a good spot to be in right now. Pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well.
Hit hard but fouled off toward the dugout. Now the 3-2 pitch. Catches the corner, got him looking. 1 left for Minnesota. They trail things here 2-0. All set to start the 9th in this one, and set to go as the third baseman, Miguel Sano. First delivery to him on the way. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. And he misses. 2-1. Chased a bad ball up out of the zone. 2-2.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
Pitch is popped up. Garver has room in foul territory. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Here's Carlos Santana now. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at-bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
1 ball, no strikes the count. 1-0 pitch on the way.
He doesn't look like the same reliever right now, but listen, this is his 4th inning of work, and there aren't very many relievers that can go 4+ innings and be rock solid all the way through.
2 balls and a strike to the Orioles first baseman. The 2-1. Pulled toward right center field. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning.
The left fielder, number 23, Michael Brantley.
Into the box now, Michael Brantley. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
First offering on its way. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. hit weakly back to the mound. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So they go down without a whimper here. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. The Orioles are on top 2-0. Giovanni Gallegos comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Number 27, Giovanni Gallegos.
Now the number 4 Minnesota hitter, Mitch Garver. He'll lead things off here in the 9th with his guys in danger of falling into a very difficult to escape 3-0 deficit. He's set. Here it comes. Hit in the air out to left field. Brantley is under it. 1 down. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First offering on its way. Got him to reach out of the zone for that one. Strike 1.
This at-bat's going to be absolutely epic because now he's mixing it up. He's got a little cat-mouse working, and as an offensive player, you got to step out of the box and say, all right, he's respecting me a little bit. I can't be all-in fastball.
A 1-1 count now to Donaldson. Here's the pitch.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Popped him up. Alfaro has a play. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Settling in now, Max Kepler. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A ball and no strikes. 2-run game, last of the 9th with 2 away. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Now here it comes. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
Fouled off. Final strike for the Twins. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Well, this is a big pitch right here. 2 outs in the 9th. The last thing you want to do is walk a guy and bring the tying run to the plate.
One strike from a shutout. Here it comes. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
Time for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. And there's no better time of year to come up big for your team than in the postseason, and that's exactly what this man did. He's our top player of the game.
And obviously, every game is so important in the postseason. So when you come to play like he did and make a big difference for your team, it's something that won't be forgotten.
This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score. Baltimore take a commanding 3-0 series lead. Jordan Yamamoto earns the victory on the mound. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter @MLB The Show.